Yeah. How about Virginia really power me? Everybody that cut ties still sour leak. We getting money by the minute and the hour leak. I was saying he need a team that'll ride for me. Come up from the drive so you know who's do or die with me. Imagine me leaving the crib without Versace's on. That's $1,000 that I'm really walking on. And plus 5 chains, think I need a firearm. Woo! That's big boy talk. Loud told me how to get it, so that's big boy walk. Subliminals, we really see it, so we can't even talk. Man, why you rappers in your feelings? Cause y'all already lost. And everybody fuck with them, so it's boss me boss. In this world full of envy, cause y'all niggas is lost. Let's get it, let's get it. I'm really being Pacific, my nigga. Huh? Not written. Yeah. Look. The shot throwing loud, 8 on already. He came down with 60 in his pocket, got more fetty, and opened doors to 2 companies. Niggas don't hear me, ain't look. I don't. You gotta drive slow. Niggas getting royalty checks from his radio. Get your membership now. Tune into the live shows, watch I really get his path on a different mode, yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up to the whole wide world? This is the No Limit Podcast with your boy Just Ed and my guest of the night, D'lo.
Yo. Come on now.
Yo, so we were having, and I'm glad this happened when it happened. Before the show even started, music was going, we getting everything ready. Loud's doing what he's doing. Hold on, before I even start that, yo, if y'all want to start a podcast and you're in the 757, come talk to Loud and join Powered by Virginia. It's a great opportunity to get your voice heard and your own matters. You know, you never know who you might connect with on the internet or, outside there. So, yeah, definitely come to Powered by Virginia if y'all want y'all own podcast. Yeah, I gotta show love, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's only right.
Like I said, I've been here for a minute, like for a hot minute, doing these podcasts. So I gotta show love. But back to what we were talking about. The intro to the whole podcast, the vibe that we was going with, you know what I'm saying? I had another co-star on here sitting in the room, and we had a topic between the three of us, me loud, and I'm tired to call you old buddy. What do you want to call you, bro? Wes. Me, Loud, and Wes were having the conversation, the debate, whatever you want to call it, about is Jay-Z overrated as an artist? We're not talking about him buying real estate or him marrying Beyonce or having 4 kids.
The answer is no.
So you don't feel like he's overrated?
Jay-Z is not overrated.
What makes him not overrated? I feel like people put him on a plateau so high
They do put him on a plateau so high, and it's because, like I just said, he's the firstborn child. He had to go step out there and get all these accolades and emblems and break down all these doors for everybody else to come through, who is now the biggest artist, from the Lil Waynes to the Drakes to whoever rap artist that came after him. He broke down so many different doors.
See, but I feel like okay. In that sense, the way y'all making it seem like
A Hard Knock Life.
No.
When that first came, that broke every barrier for the rap game that it had on it still.
Bro.
That put the rap into pop culture.
Okay. You finished? You done or you finished? That's what Birdman said, right? You done or you finished?
All
right. Like I was saying, when y'all do stuff like that and y'all just go by, oh, he opened the doors, then basically you saying the same thing like the first R&B artist or the first rock and roller or the first soul singer. You know what I'm saying?
They should be on those pedestals.
I'm saying if he was in the same if he was in the same year time frame, you could pick Prime Hove versus a current artist or a reoccurring artist. Lyrically, everybody think about it.
1996 to 2000.
So can we name albums? I was born in '96, so can we name albums? Because I know. Okay. Versus who's names the biggest artist for today, please? Because I need.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna say like big time. I'm just gonna say lyrics.
Okay, but tell me some names.
JID.
No, JID's not beating Jay-Z. He's not. I'm sorry.
Like a freestyle?
I'm a Jiv fan. Let me say this now. I'm a Jiv fan. Dreamville, I all day. Ari, J. Cole, all them. I really rock with all y'all. But beating Prime Hove, though, Hove just got.
Got the song with Conway the Machine and
Man, and so I'm saying, so Hov brought in a style. You know me, E, bro. I like a life of luxury. I like the finer things in life. I just do. That's just my personality. What did Hov bring to the game? He brought in mafioso rap, which is the luxuriousness of shit. Going with the mobsters eating lobster. Like bro really brought in the extravagance to the rap game, and that's really what I rocked with about it. So that's Hov is my guy. He really is.
Like I told you, sell drugs. Nah, Hov did that.
Man.
You won't have to go through that. I was born in the projects, roaches and rats. Like this.
So we not talking. Okay, you said you XJID, right? So my next competitor, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do that just because I'm petty and I like him better. Kanye. Different type of flavors.
But no, because
Flavor-wise.
Kanye's not a lyricist, so you can't say that.
He put shit. Hold on, he put shit together. He put shit together. Come on now, he put shit together.
College dropout and late registration.
So I'm not saying Kanye cannot rap. I'm not saying Kanye's not a lyricist, but his goal is to make the whole thing sonically sound, make it sound pleasant and good, and give you those vibes. I don't believe it is purely for the words on the paper. I do not believe it's purely for the words on the paper, because Kanye needs the whole thing matching and meshing and going for the whole vibe. That's what Kanye's about. Jay-Z, punchline, then go through a nice hook or whatever. Punchline.
I don't believe he got nice hooks. I'm sorry. I don't like his hooks.
So you're just a Hov hater.
They're not. I'm not a Hov hater. I like his music. I like it. But I wouldn't be.
Come on now, stop it.
But I wouldn't go in the car and be like, "Yo, let me turn it on."
If you played that right now in the club, every shorty getting up and dancing.
Okay,
right
so
now.
I have favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? The Story of OJ was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I like his verse. I like his verse on Jail. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't be like, "Yo,
that's my nigga
turn
for
on
real."
No.
Come on now, man. Like,
Okay, so no JID.
OG.
No JID. No Kanye. Okay.
Can I say this before you continue though? And you know what's crazy? I don't even fuck with Hov as much as for his music as for what he does outside of the music, because the way he just sets trends, the way he goes out and educates black men about going to buy artwork and going how to invest properly and not spending your money on stupid shit.
But we're talking about the music.
I understand, and
that's why I didn't want to put
keeping it. And
obviously, he's gonna have all. He's gonna. DJ Khaled got, you know, he do this, he do that.
Cool.
Come on
Don't
now.
put Khaled in the whole line. Stop it.
I'm just saying, when it comes to accomplishments, you know, they do. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on though. So I'm not even saying that. That's why I put blinders on it, because when y'all said it, y'all said, "How great is Jay-Z?" I'm like, hold on, because I need parameters on this, because I think Jay-Z is great for different reasons.
I'm talking
but
about
if we're talking about music, I still think everything I said before this is true. 100%. I'm just adding on to the fact that I like him more for the artwork and things that he buys and those things of that nature, because that puts me on the things that I aspire to be like.
Then, all right, I'm gonna have a serious moment. Then the next 3 artists I'm gonna name, I'm gonna be serious.
Please.
Cole.
No, because Cole is the son of Hov.
What?
So listen.
Remember, Cole got signed by Hov.
Okay, you can get signed by him.
Signed to Rock Nation.
But now, hold on though. Hold on though, because the disciple always got to pass the master eventually. So, I
There you
do.
go.
Cole's not there.
2014 Forest Hills Drive versus the whole.
I will listen.
I really think.
I'll listen to Cole.
I
listen
really
to Jay-Z
think it's
in the car.
Okay, name one more album besides that one, and I might give it to you. Name one more album besides the Black Album that's really gonna knock out 2014 Forest Hills Drive without a question.
I mean, Reasonable Doubt, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3.
That's what I was going to get.
Okay,
that is what I was going
Okay,
against
let's calm
last
down.
time.
Every Hov album is not better than 2014 Forest Hills Drive. That's getting a little excessive. Okay.
He's saying prime Jay-Z,
Okay.
prime Jay-Z.
Born Sinner, I was bumping that whole album front
That's
to
what I'm
back,
saying.
time after time. That was a repeat album. Ooh, that's a tough one. So all I can say on that one is that would be a toss up. That would be a versus I would like to see. That would be a versus I would like to see.
You disappoint me right now. Okay.
I can't.
So J. Cole and Hov, we mix emotions. Well, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Because you said he's the born son. You know, he signed the Hov or whatever. So we're equal right now. Wayne.
Another son Hov, yo.
No, I don't agree with that. I do not agree with that.
The Wayne after 2000 and after the Carter 2.
Prime.
After the Carter
So not 500 degrees, Wayne. We talking
No, that's all that.
further.
Before Wayne, that was Wayne.
The block is hot.
Wayne was supposed to sign the whole.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Was, but did he? He didn't know.
I think they spend time with him because they get him out of jail
Hold
half
on.
the time. You know
So
what I'm saying?
no, that doesn't mean he's a son of Jay-Z. That means he got tutelage from somebody. but that doesn't mean he's a son of Jay. But guess what? But Wayne, you can go to any Wayne interview and he'll say he looks up to Patti LaBelle. He looks up to Ho. So you tell me,
lyricism.
okay, but
That's
you
it.
can you go to multiple. Well, hold on. Let's not say that now.
What's
Patti
that?
LaBelle got some lyrics on her.
No, we talking.
Okay,
we talking rap.
that's fine. But the point being, the principle of this is what I'm trying to say is that you can gain tutelage from multiple people but not be the son of them. So he can learn from Jay-Z. He can still learn from Nas. He can learn from multiple people, which I'm sure he did do.
Flow after he was supposed to sign with Jay-Z changed. He said my flow changed because Ho told me what to do.
Man, I need this clip. All I'm saying is I need this clip.
I mean, we're gonna go further into it because I'm stuck in my ways. I'm just listening to y'all break it down because to me, no. Last person.
So who do you think is better than Ho out of the people you just named?
I got one more. That's my top dog right here.
Okay.
And I already said the top dog, Kendrick. I'm sorry, bro. Kendrick got a wordplay to have you thinking bro. I didn't even understand.
Hey, can I say something? What camera right here? So I just want to say one thing. Right now, I don't know why it's touching my soul. Father Time by Kendrick and I think it's Sampha. Let me see real quick.
Put them on, bro. Put them on.
I don't know if you. I don't have daddy issues with my dad one in my life, so that might be the song for you. I ain't gonna hold you, but like on some real tight.
I'm fucking weak.
Hold on.
He said, if you got daddy issues.
I don't have daddy issues, but you know, when you listen to it, sometimes you get in your emotions a little bit. It's cool. I'm a Drake listener, so I like to be in my emotions.
You was
a
like,
little
yo,
bit.
I remember when you was late picking me up.
I ain't met my dad a single time in my entire life.
Really?
Not a single. I couldn't pick this man out of a lineup if he committed a murder.
Damn.
Like dead ass.
Really?
Dead ass. I could not.
You know what?
Oh, fun fact though. I just found out the nigga went to jail like 2 weeks ago for some shit he did in '95. That sounds crazy to me.
Yo, you just put your daddy's business out like
Kendrick
that.
Lamar and Sampha. He ain't gonna see this.
Hey, I don't know, bro, because
they be in jail with cell phones.
Yes,
they got more shit than I do in goddamn jail. Like that
bro,
shit crazy.
I seen a dude make a Subway sandwich in that bitch. He had the lettuce, the tomato, the onions, all that.
So
shit. Shit was wild.
I was on Instagram a couple weeks ago, right? I saw this video. They took they got bunk beds in jail, right? So they took the whole mattress off. The bunk bed is metal. They heated it up like putting shit in the trash can, and it was grilling hot dogs on the bed. I was like, bro, these niggas could really break out of Fort Knox if they wanted to.
But the crazy thing is, they was like, yo, at the end of the day, they bring in so much money. Like jails bring in more money than schools half the time.
I want to say this, and this is going to be a very, very controversial opinion. Michael Jordan should not own jails.
That's the wrong Michael Jordan, yo.
What?
It's a white dude named Michael Jordan.
No, it's not.
No, damn. Now you on the internet. You telling people Michael Jordan, Air Jordan owns prisons.
The motherfucker do.
Oh, he might, but at the end of the day, whether he mainly owns prisons, 9 times out of 10, he got some type of money in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the same Michael Jordan. I think they did something to him. That's just my conspiracy. I just don't feel like he's the same star that we once know. See, I feel like he overrated too.
Michael Jordan?
Yep, I said it. I don't care.
So I thought I was gonna say something controversial, but he just took it over. Right?
Yeah, like I don't see the hype.
Who is better than Michael Jordan?
Kobe. Oh, see, here we go. Everybody gonna be the son of everybody at this point, bro.
No. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. He was the son. Kobe's
now,
style.
Now I will say he did mimic, but he perfected. He perfected it.
Kobe's tenacity was greater than Jordan's. Kobe's drive was greater than Jordan's. Come on, stop it.
Kobe's drive ain't get greater until they got Phil Jackson, who coached Jordan. What the fuck you mean?
But you saying Kobe?
So give it to Phil Jackson.
Nice beforehand.
So give it to Phil Jackson. Don't give it to fucking Jordan.
Either way, it's not Kobe.
Bro,
then it's not Jordan.
I feel like if you put him prime in prime, Kobe waxing him. I'm just saying. I feel like he waxing.
If you're doing a 7-game series, Kobe taking it.
Yeah, for a fact.
If you're doing a 7-game series, Kobe 81. Come on now, 81.
You're not doing that in the regular.
Stop it.
You're not 81. Doing that, and then that was his send off. Like, yo,
you think Kobe ain't gonna try to get triple digits on Mike? You think Kobe ain't gonna try to get triple digits on Mike?
It's gonna get real disrespectful real fast.
Just to say it's done. Just to say ain't nobody touching it. Come on now.
It's gonna get real fast. But yeah, man, like.
But do I think Michael Jordan's overrated? No.
I feel like they put.
He is the reason why the NBA is the way it is now.
He is also a major part of the reason why pop culture is where it is now with shoes. 100%.
I feel like with shoes, yeah.
There's
shoes, yeah. How the NBA is, I feel like it's a couple players that played their part, but. I don't want to talk about the shoes because then
Jordan took it over. Jordan said, "No, this is my field. This is what I do." And how long did it take for anybody else to get into the real shoe game? Like that man took the market over for forever. But Charles Barkley's won't. They hot now. Hold on. When I was younger, I'm a 96er, by the way.
He putting that out. He making sure.
I mean, yeah, because they gotta get a reference of frame. You know what I'm saying? Because to know. Yeah, exactly. So that generation was cool with Charles Barkley's and everything. Me, for mine, I wasn't really cool with that. So until now, I'm like, I gotta cop the retro junks. I do. I got a couple pairs. I got those. I rock with
I got a pair of 180.
Man, I like it's really
Bro, how we get from shoes? Bro, I'm trying to figure out about the prison situation.
And that don't even matter.
No. I want to hear that.
This is unconfirmed. We'll come back.
Who owns the prison
It's
system?
unconfirmed. Let's not crucify Michael Jordan.
I give you that one. Since the ladies in the entertainment world have been killing it,
Michael Jordan did invest in jails.
I
period.
told you, I knew he was.
And it said that he invested millions in jails. I don't need to read any further.
I knew he had.
Let me make sure this is a credible source. I will make sure this is a .org or edu.
Bro, I knew he had something. Bro, he had too much money.
It's
not
a
to be
.com.
involved.
It ain't all that credible.
Man, it might be. Anyway, shout out to the entertainment ladies out there, all the singers, all the rappers. We definitely see y'all doing y'all big thing. But I gotta talk about one specific one. Iggy. Bro, I gotta know. Do you think it's worth it?
What's going on with Iggy? I'm out the loop.
Okay, so back in like a couple years ago, she was like, I would never, do, something to expose my body. But then again, she was known for having an ass. That's all. I mean, an ass. Everybody, was on it. But she was like, yeah, I would never do that. And I feel offended. People want me to do like porn and stuff like that. Yes. And then recently, she joined the OnlyFans, cult. I won't call it a cult.
I'm about to subscribe right now.
Are you serious?
What? Iggy? Oh,
yeah, no. Oh, somebody know. Wes, how would you know about that?
It's cool.
Wes, he said, I am a premium member.
Heard that.
She's still a rapper, yo. Like, she can't just be up there being butt-ass naked. That's not really good.
Okay, all right.
But she probably just putting content up there. The same shit she would put on Instagram. Now she's just charging that shit on fucking OnlyFans.
So I'm going to tell you what it really is. Because, I'm good with the Discords. I'm good with the Discords. And, the Telegrams.
Wait, they got new Discords?
No, bro. It's all... You got to get a Twitter.
I don't use
Twitter is dangerous.
I don't do social media.
Elon unlocked the gates, and it's dangerous on there. It's like the Wild Wild West. You can do anything you want to.
Hey, Elon, I got an astrophysics degree, so if you really want to put me on with SpaceX, call me. You can get my shit. I'll make sure to link it in here.
You don't want to deal with him right now. He's like enemy number one right now.
Man, please. I'm trying to get paid.
bro. But he not.
I'm trying to get.
But
paid.
he not throwing no bread. Look how many people he fired
from Twitter, nigga. I don't fuck with Twitter. I'm trying to change the world, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Like what?
Anyways,
I'll make the first space Tesla.
Damn. I was trying to get back to the one. So Iggy, she made 304,000 in 24 hours. You think that's worth it?
That one more than old shorty Bella Thorne.
Bella Thorne made bread.
She made millions.
I think
off
because people watch Disney, so I think people was always wondering like.
Shout out Bella Thorne. She grew up. She's fine.
But see, I feel like the same situation would happen with Zendaya. If Zendaya ever stepped in that lane, I feel like she'd hit about 2 million in 24 hours.
You know what's crazy? I think Zendaya is so attractive. I wouldn't even subscribe to her OnlyFans. I respect her too much, like high key, because I like.
Really?
That's she wife material. She Zendaya wife material.
Really?
What? Tom Holland is the luckiest motherfucker ever.
Really?
On my soul. If I could trade bodies with this man, what? You got Mary Jane?
Okay.
You won.
I mean, all of them dated it.
They all broke up.
Andrew Garfield dated Emma Stone.
Died.
Didn't work. No, I'm just saying in real life.
No, it didn't. Oh,
I'm talking about in real life. Like after the movie was over, they were dating. You know what I'm saying? Tobey Maguire and that one chick that never played in movies again, they were dating.
Cool, right? And then they ended, right?
Yeah, they all ended.
Tom Holland is there right now.
They working it.
When was the first Spider-Man? When did the first Spider-Man come out? When did the first Spider-Man come out? Yeah. Okay, we in 23 right now, and they're still together. Okay. So
I'm not shunning nobody's downfall in relationships. I'm just saying, once Euphoria season 3 come out, I don't think he gonna feel the same. You know what I'm saying? She getting kind of wild.
Pause. And this is all love and respect due to Zendaya. You're telling me Euphoria is beating out Marvel Spider-Man in box office?
No, I'm saying it as like when you take on certain roles, like you taking on certain characters, that shit has an effect.
So you're telling me Zendaya in Euphoria is bigger than Tom Holland as Spider-Man?
I feel like Zendaya is way bigger than Tom Holland. I didn't even know who Tom Holland was until they said, "Yo, this is your new Spider-Man." I knew who Zendaya was years beforehand.
I really think I don't want to be on your podcast because you're gonna get canceled too quick. Bro, that's crazy.
Zendaya.
I think that's crazy.
I think Zendaya's net worth is bigger than his alone.
The Marvel bag,
bro.
The Marvel bag.
He's not getting a big bag right now.
Let's say this right here and now. Let's let these people understand. Net worth does not equate to what you actually have in the bank.
Yeah. Okay? We're talking about an average.
Okay.
An average. You can add whatever you want to add to it.
Some people don't know. Some people think net worth is the money that you have in your pocket.
No, because I'm trying to not cuss. But anyways, Google said like Lil Baby stuff is like at 25 million. Like that's how much. And he looked at it and laughed. He was like,
that sound wrong. That sound like a day.
Because I know his features go for 5. And I know his show. Yeah, like that's a lot of bread. But yeah,
but you sound crazy. Zendaya.
In the long run, I want to see who has more money. Zendaya. Does he? You already looked it up, and Wes, you own it.
Marvel is throwing a crazy.
He's throwing a bag now. They're throwing a bag now. They weren't a couple years ago.
Our grandkids are gonna be watching like Phase 10 of Marvel. Like the bag is gonna be stupid.
But you know what's funny though when you said that? What's his name? Torino? Is it like
Clint Eastwood?
No, Torino, the director. What's his name?
Oh, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, he said, bro. You seen what he said?
Nah.
He was like the Marvel superhero type, climactic movie type roles is like for kids. Like it's like kiddie roles. Like your legacy won't live off with those. Like it's bad acting.
Live off of. You're getting hundreds of millions of dollars to do one movie. I don't need to live off of anything else. I'm Spider-Man, stupid. Like, what are you talking about? No. Guess what? I get royalties every time your daughter or your son wants me as a costume character at his party. I don't need to do anything else. I'm Spider-Man, stupid.
Yeah.
Stop.
I thought it was just pretty funny because
Zazendaya's bigger than Tom Holland. I'm sorry.
I felt like she was. Like,
I love you, Zendaya.
So you don't think? Hold on. So you think who back? Hold on.
Damn.
Hold on. So you telling me? Hold on.
You telling me Doom was better than Spider-Man?
No,
Stop
think about it. Hold on. Dune's a classic. For one, Dune's a classic.
You did not say
Dune is a classic. Have you not seen the old?
Dune was Zendaya is a classic. That's what you just said.
Dune is a classic. For sci-fi, yes, it's a classic. Anyways,
It came out like 2 years ago. It is a classic.
no, the old Doom. There's an old.
Zendaya was not in the old.
We're not talking. We're talking about the
No,
movie
we're talking
itself.
about Zendaya. We're talking about Zendaya.
Okay,
and Doom.
all right. We're talking about Zendaya, right? So Zendaya was first seen on what? Disney, right?
Yeah.
Who owns Marvel?
Now.
Who?
Disney.
No.
Disney owns Marvel, I
No.
believe. No,
Who?
Disney owns Marvel, I believe.
Exactly. So you saying she didn't get a big bag? I
What
mean,
did-
like you said network.
So I got a question. Was did that explain anything? When he said exactly, did that explain?
Yeah.
that didn't explain
Okay. Let me tell
nothing,
you.
right?
Let me- Disney is paying a bigger bag. Y'all said network really don't count. I feel like she was getting paper for a longer period of time.
You telling me a child on Disney, one of the most notorious networks for children, like, what is the word I'm looking for? Man, I swear, slave labor. Yes, is getting a bigger bag than a grown ass Tom Holland and 4? Is it 4 now? Spider-Man movies? 5?
It's like 3, 4,
3, 4,
5 appearances.
Like damn, like you're crazy. Dude,
Yeah,
and then
that's
hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
and
I
then
think
hold
they're
on.
accumulating that bag.
His Netflix appearance is crazy right now. He's Nathan Drake right now in Uncharted.
Okay.
Come on now.
Yeah, I mean,
he
good
played. I
game.
can't remember the name of this movie, but like 12 famous people played in this. It's like this horror, not really horror, dystopian type movie. And this man's acting, I thought he could only do Spider-Man. This man is a real actor. Like 100% top tier actor.
So you
Shout
a
out
Tom Holland fan?
100%.
You was a big fan, huh? Yeah, but she's a singer. She got a makeup thing going on.
Now
She got the
that
clothes.
modeling bag she got. Ooh, that's probably pretty hefty.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
And
Zendaya is the it girl. She is the face right now, especially for the up and coming generation. What? And she's of color. What?
okay. So you said the it girl. I've seen, because like I said, you got to get on Twitter. A lot of people, especially Instagram. Zeus Network has made every ratchet chick in the world become like Mariah Carey. But since you said the it girl, how you
Mariah
feel?
Carey.
No, I'm just saying Zeus Network are making females feel like they're Mariah Carey. They
Okay.
feel like they can do whatever they want.
That's
You
that's the Bad Girls Club and shit.
Bad
right?
Girls Club.
Yeah. I don't watch it.
Jocelyn.
I
Come
don't.
on now. You say you ain't never seen the episode.
Not a single one.
You never seen the episode of none of them.
I don't know who Christine Rock is except for the fucking reels on TikTok or whatever it is. Natalie Nunn. I followed her before Baddies Club or whatever, so I
got a
probably
blue
thought
face.
she was. I probably thought she was fine, but
Ew, you're disgusting.
whatever. I said probably. I don't remember where I
That's
followed her from.
gross.
But whatever.
She got a moon face.
I
Ew.
don't remember who she is for real. Anyway, so
You remember that meme? You remember that meme that came out like years ago with the twin sisters that had the witch face?
Yeah,
Natalie
yeah.
could be that triplet.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Oh God.
So
On everything I love.
let me tell you now. She has nice attributes. I've never looked her in her face.
Boy, that's the
but-
first thing I'm looking at. What the hell you talking about?
For her, I didn't, because that's not what I'm not looking for
You
her
are
to be.
sick.
I'm not looking for her to be a girl in my life. She got a nice set on her. That's it. But
That
cool.
shit is bought, bro.
So
That
now
shit's
let me say this.
nasty.
We going on like 5 tangents here. Let me say this one time real quick. So females always out here. Oh, I bought this weave, so it's my hair. She bought that damn body. Let it be hers. God damn, leave that girl alone.
No, that belongs to the pharmacy
Like,
company.
leave that girl
doctor's
alone.
office.
Okay? Do you not take
Silicon
medicine?
Valley.
Do you not take medicine when you sick?
What?
Do you
That
ta-
has nothing
Do you
to
take
do.
medicine when you
That has
sick?
nothing to do
Answer
with
the
a
question.
BBL
Answer
or
the
nothing like that. Yeah, I take medicine.
Okay, so do you belong to the hospital? Shut the fuck up.
No,
then.
no,
God damn.
it's in my
Go ahead.
body though.
What?
Okay. In that sense, they technically, they own some of my funds because I gotta pay for the meds. So there you go. But no, you said Natalie Nunn. That's gross.
Anyway, that don't even matter. That don't even matter though. I don't even care. I gotta see what she look like now.
That's
I really gotta look at her face now.
That's disgusting.
But that don't even matter.
That's like you talking about. Oh yeah, Rolly fine as hell.
I don't know. That's the thicker shorty, right?
No, not thick.
Hey, calm down. Hey, shout out to my big girls. We love y'all.
I
Y'all-
do
y'all
too,
Deserve, y'all
but-
deserve love too. 100%.
I do too, but damn.
100%.
Okay, so speaking about the it girl, and we both had our standard, crazy chicks. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna mention them names on live right now, but Krishan Rock. You said you haven't seen the episodes or what,
Not a
but I
single
know
one.
you seen something. Some things about her beating up Blueface mama.
Yeah, that's
her daddy getting beat up by Blueface.
That's on the reels and shit. Yeah,
you know, she busting his head with a bottle and then sucking it out with a vacuum.
Yeah,
like,
hey, so you know, you ever seen?
He pulled it up, bro.
Let me see.
She is hit, bro.
I thought
That's,
that was Snooki, bro. I thought that was
no.
Snooki when you pulled it up. I ain't gonna lie.
That's
to you.
gross.
That's altered, bro.
That's
Stop lying.
that is nasty.
Hey, you seen what's the cone heads? Is that the movie? It's like she cone heads with inverted or whatever.
Oh,
bro. Like,
Jesus.
Oh no shit.
That is gross.
Damn, that's crazy. I really thought that was Snooki.
I really had you on a higher standard than that.
But that's my fault. I told you I didn't look at her face. It is what it is. She still got a nice body. I stand by that.
So you turn the lights off, huh?
Hell yeah, I will. Lights off from the. Everybody look the same in the dark. Get the fuck out of here. Stop.
Wow.
You ain't too fucking grown for that shit. Stop it. So you telling me if you was drunk like you was come on. Come on, stop it.
The lights will be on. You know, the lights would be on.
Whatever.
I wouldn't even be near that type.
Anyway, where was we at before this part?
We talk about the It Girl. Like, is Krishan Rock worth it? Because Whack 100 said...
You say Krishan Rock is the It Girl?
No. I'm saying it like this. So Whack 100 told Blueface, yo, you ain't making no bread because you ain't put out no singles. You ain't got a hit song since you met this chick. Y'all constantly on the internet getting beat the fuck up by each other. Y'all getting arrested. Y'all doing real dumb shit, right? But since he's been, dealing with her, he's been making a lot. Well, she's been making a lot of moves. Like she's made, one or two songs that went, viral and stuff like that. And it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Like that's her. Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I know. I'm just saying, if you gotta be part of that world, that Zeus world, but. She's bringing in. I
don't even know if I have the Zeus network. What is that on? Is that on Hulu? Is it?
Nah, it's
like
it's a legit network. Like you got to
Tubi?
subscribe to it.
Yeah, I ain't got.
It's like it's like almost like Peacock or Tubi. Like,
can I say one thing though? A show that I haven't seen yet that I really, really want to see because of one person is that new Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Because you know who my shorty is on that? Rennie Rucci. Like that is the finest female on the planet to me. Like
honestly, bro.
When I tell you.
Honestly,
you can drain my bank account and I won't mind. I promise you.
I was scared. Me be like, yo, bro, come on to the podcast. I knew something like this was gonna happen. I knew you was gonna
take it.
Really?
Take it all.
What makes that the one? Like, what makes that? Besides the body. I
don't know her personally yet, but when
obviously personality
wise, when I'm shooting the bag on her, which I will do, 100%.
So you shooting your shot now?
110%.
Wow.
If I have any type of shot,
great clips.
These
gonna be some good clips. Boy, you about to go viral for real.
Hey, you know what I say? I'm the universe's child, so my luck is up there, bro. She might see it.
How much would you spend on her?
Rennie Rucci?
Would you empty the whole?
Don't embarrass me. I count you as my 10.
Because you sound like you empty the life savings.
I honestly, not the life. I have one backup account just in case shit don't work out. You all gotta have a safety net. But well into six figures, man. Well into six figures. Let's go.
You spending 100?
Let's go.
Or more?
I'd say a lot more.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Now listen, let me tell you why I was spending more than 100, right? Because what is she already used to? I can't come to her taking her to fucking Chili's. I can't come taking her to fucking.
Nah, we not
she
talking.
She at these restaurants.
She
out
talking.
flying. She out in Milan. She buying Chanel. Well, how much does a fucking Chanel bag cost? Of course, we're gonna be spending at least six figures.
Okay,
out there.
you talking like money, money wrenchy right now. We talking about regular, like we meet it off the street type shorty. Like you gonna spend that type of bread? Because I don't look at the money or what you what you're used to. Of course, okay, you got the bread, so of course you've been to places that I haven't been to. But I'm talking about you. If you've seen her physically walking down the street, down on Shell Road or something like that, you gonna spend $100K?
If Rennie Rucci was on Shell Road, bro, I really might risk my life. I don't care what time of night it is.
But don't look at the name. Look at the person, the body, I guess, because you got to learn who she is. If she was in a different situation, would you still spend that bag?
Regular on Shell Road, I'm not stopping for you. Stop it. Get out of my way.
Okay, then. That's what I'm saying, bro.
You ain't got no bag.
I'm saying, like, you
got to have a bag to get with me.
So, having money So the money makes the attraction, not the what they look like.
No.
Because I'm just saying, if I was, if I seen her in Walmart or something, I'd be like, damn, she thick as hell, she pretty as hell. But I'm not gonna be like, damn, let me pay for your groceries, your gas, and your car. No, fuck out of here.
Let me tell you this. Because you pay for pussy, relationships, or whatever in any type of way, shape, or form. The easiest way to do it is monetarily, because people just want shit. People, whether it's a bag, whether it's to go out to eat, people just want shit.
I feel like the sex game, when it comes to like getting money through pictures or videos or making OnlyFans videos and clips, I personally believe that is like you know how prostitution was big back in the day, like not 1900s, but back in the day, like
prostitution is big today.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I feel like it's in the same caliber now. Like
it is, cause
like you selling your body to get big bread. I feel like, damn, it's the biggest wave right now. It's like
y'all said y'all wanted the clip, right? Everybody tricks. Everybody tricks. You paying for it no matter what you say, whether it's your time, whether it's you got to come up with a date idea to impress this girl, whether it's you got to come out of your pocket a couple dollars, whether you got to go drive to pick her up because she ain't got no car, whether you got to do whatever, you're paying for it in some way, shape, or form. Everybody's tricking. It's okay. Have some fun.
I'm gonna make another viral.
Have fun.
I'm gonna make another viral moment because he tried to be all
Like,
casual and nice and stuff. So you said you would spend $100K on Rennie, right?
Yes.
Those girls that you've taken out so far, you ain't spent $100 on them yet, right?
Fuck no. But
just let y'all know, ladies, that y'all not on that caliber.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, over a course of time, there's
That's
one.
why, you know what I'm saying? You're not on that. You use a dollar menu type shit.
There are 1, 2, 3 that I have spent, not $100K, nowhere near, but we in the thousands or tens of thousands for sure.
So, would you classify yourself as a certified trick or like a platinum trick?
It ain't tricking if you got it.
Yeah, I see how you did that. That was corny, but I liked it. It was smooth.
So,
it was smooth.
I ain't got no Instagram no more, but he can give you my info.
Yeah, I got you.
I
Hey,
mean,
you know what I'm saying? He got the card game on lock and everything, so it'll work out.
You heard that. If you need a whip, come get me. Come find me. I got you.
Speaking of that, it's kind of crazy because I was seeing a couple posts a couple days ago. I think it was Monday or whatever, and the dude, one of his posts was like, "Yo, this year, whoever you surrounded by, if they don't bring some type of positivity or they don't inspire you to do something great, like get them out your circle." And I can personally say the 10 people that I have in my circle right now are all doing something to not better themselves or better what they got going on, but they, you know what I'm saying? They family life, they kids life, they friends life. Everybody's on that path right now in my circle that's doing dope things. So I was, you said you sell cars. I was like, yo, but you kind of shorten yourself. We're not going to go in detail, but you kind of shorten yourself. You've done way more than that. But
I'm very...
That's just an appreciation for the homies, you know what I'm saying? I'm
very versatile. The reason I can spend the 6 figures is because I make a decent amount.
We ain't got to say all that.
No, we're not saying the amount because I can make a decent amount.
Nah,
I'm never telling. No, trust me, we're not going to no milk cart.
Have you seen D'lo?
We fighting for my life. I promise you that. But the reason I do it is because I can afford to do it. Don't go broke for nobody. But I can afford to go broke because I'll make it right back. So ain't no issue.
There we go. I'm glad you got
I don't want black men to go broke over pussy. That's a bad decision. That's a very bad decision.
It's like, would you buy this sandwich or you gonna go to the strip club?
Yeah, don't do that. Make sure you got some nutrients because you got to go work the next day still. If you at the strip club and you ain't got nothing to eat, you hurting. Like,
speaking of friends, and I know this is kind of an old topic, but I haven't seen anybody local or somebody that doesn't have a bunch of sponsors, all the bullshit. A lot of that shit, it kind of hold back their real opinion about the situation. Because I got one of my partners here, I know you probably don't know him, Kai Sinat. You ever heard about him?
Yeah.
YouTube streamer and everything like that.
That's the reason I really know Krishan, because she was straight disrespectful on his show.
Okay. We're not even gonna go that. We're gonna go further down. We're real recent, last 2-3 weeks. So, New Year's is here. Everybody, I guess they from New York or whatever like that. So they partying, they having clubs, they buying Airbnbs, whatever. I guess it's in New York.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's from New York. He talks like he's from New York. But, yeah. So, one of the homies, I guess IG model or IG friend or whatever like that, she comes over, bunch of girls having a good time. She gets too drunk. He's like, yo, you can't drive. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, or sleep it off until you can drive. Tells her go upstairs. She goes upstairs. Everybody's been drunk. We know how that is. You know what I'm saying? We black out anywhere sometimes. Or go to sleep anywhere sometimes. So you know what I'm saying? She ends up falling asleep in Kai's friend's bed. Or whatever. She wakes up in the morning. She says, oh, you know what happened. He raped me. This is how it happened. This is what he said. Oh, he's because you slept in my bed. You know, I could do what I want. Make this eat. You know, it was a whole bunch. It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of information that came out. So Kai, obviously, he done made awards from being the biggest streamer. He done made thousands. He done came from the projects and up. You know what I'm saying? He's making money.
Hey, when you watch his videos, you can see his crib go from bad to super duper
yeah,
nice.
over
it's crazy.
It's crazy,
Like,
but it's a good thing to see.
Yeah,
it's a good thing to see from
sure.
a young brother doing
For
what
sure.
you know, doing what he loves and making a success from it. You know, he's had real accomplishments on that show, but with that instant of a moment, instead of just being like, "Yo, no, you got to get an Uber. We're gonna call a friend." It's like, "Yo, just go upstairs."
Yeah.
Then you wake up in the morning, phone has got 200 messages, and it's just like, "Yo, Kai Sanats, homie, don't even put the homie's name out there, rapes IG model." Like in a friend situation, because we've been homies for a minute. How would you handle that situation?
After the article came out or before the article came out?
So with him, he said he waited for everything. He talked to his team, his lawyers, obviously, because you know you didn't want to get in trouble or you didn't want to catch no lawsuit or come insensitive or get canceled. You know, like everybody else. He goes, yo, I talked to them. They told me not to respond. That's why I never did respond. But I'm here to clear my name and your name. I'm in the air. I want as much information as it is. But yeah, if it happened the way it happened, then we're gonna handle it accordingly. But for us, we're different people. Those two dudes, we two different dudes. How would you handle it if you was in that situation? You got millions. And I hate to put myself in this situation. I'm gonna put myself and this. They saying me did it. I did it.
But so again, is this after the article comes out or before it came out? Like
obviously you wouldn't know that the article has came out. You're gonna see it later. Like you're gonna see it. Imagine you going to sleep, you waking up and you got 50 messages saying, "Yo, D'lo, what the hell did you do?" Like,
so listen.
Are you gonna wait or you just automatically going?
Me personally, and I know this might sound like oh, well, you can't prepare for everything type of answer, but I wouldn't have been, or my homies would have been in that situation in the first place, because I have a big rule that I stand on. Any woman that is too inebriated to understand where she's going, or even looks to me like she might be too inebriated, we're going to make sure she gets home safely, because she ain't staying, or I'm not staying where she is in that same house vicinity, because I got a big fear going to jail. I got a big fear of going to jail. And now, not all people, but women be lying sometimes. And I'm just not even trying to put myself in that vicinity of a situation, because that's just a no-no for me. I can't. I'm pretty.
Okay. So you made it official, like,
yeah,
we finding it out, because I ain't going to jail. I'm not going to prison.
I'm making sure that the homies get home or she get home safely. We're going to call her an Uber, make sure we good. Like, she getting home.
And you know what's crazy? That's okay. Because it's okay. Yeah, hell no, you got to go. Because another one, I wouldn't say my idol, but I have done my research on the boy or on the dude. You know what I'm saying? But same situation, almost the same situation kind of happened with Andrew. I think his name's Andrew.
Andrew Tate?
Andrew Tate.
What situation? Again, I'm not on social media.
I'm glad, man. I'm glad, because I feel like there's a bunch of views out there that don't really get on, so they're just like, well, you know what I'm saying?
I know who Andrew Tate is.
So you know who he is. You know what he's about, right? A little bit.
Yeah, a little chauvinistic, but not really.
Let me get your little dabble.
So Andrew Tate, from what the little I've seen, is that he does say some very machismo, manly things.
He said machismo.
Macho. That's the word.
Macho.
That came to mind. But I don't think he's like a super supreme chauvinist at the same time. It just sounds like he's a supreme protector in his sense. I don't think it's accurate on what he's saying, but I do get the vibe where he's going, but I don't agree with it necessarily.
All right, so He left America for I don't know how long he left, but he was in like Romania or whatever like that. He got a bunch
For
of
what reasons?
because he has a bunch of houses over there and he has citizenship over there.
Okay, cool. I didn't know what
Like him and his
ethnicity
brother have like a
nationality he was.
mansion, I guess, and a bunch of foreign, like super foreign cars or whatever. And he's over there or whatever. And I guess it's been like a long case because I don't see a bunch of cops just storming in your house for something simple.
What case?
Like he had like a sex trafficking hostage type situation.
So I did hear about this. Was it a sex trafficking or human trafficking situation?
I think it's human trafficking.
Because I've heard two different situations with this story.
I think it was human trafficking. I think that's what it was.
I've heard he was trying to safely smuggle people into the States, like who were trying to flee a situation. That's one story that I've heard. The other story I heard is that I did hear the sex trafficking thing too. So I was just trying to clear it up because I don't know what the real situation is.
I heard that like the girl that he supposedly was dating, but supposedly she had like a boyfriend on the side. He found out about it because I guess he was one of those types that he's not on the internet. Or well, first Andrew Tate don't really show his women that he's dating or married to or got kids with anyway. Very seclusive type person. But yeah, supposedly he was just like, I'm going to expose you if you don't set him up, yada, 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 whoop, de whoop, de whoop. You got like 24 hours, 48 hours, whatever like that.
Set him up.
So he brings, I guess Romania was waiting for him to get in Romania, but they didn't have the information. Like, they didn't know because he has a private plane and all that.
Okay.
So you can come in, come out. Same thing with USA. You know you about to get in trouble. What the first thing to do? Leave the country. I'm gone.
And one thing I can say I do respect about this man, because he's a narcissist, but this man can get to a bag. Like
he can get to a bag, but at the same time, it was like at first I thought he was like one of those dickhead womanizers. You know what I'm saying? Just like women or this, women or that. But once you do more research and you actually hear the whole conversations of their podcasts and stuff like that, or the interviews that they do, dude is kind of real genuine, like real genuine. So it kind of creeped me out when he was like the Matrix. As soon as you start talking about this, that, and the third, they're going to come after you. And he was literally saying it, and shit was happening. And the last message he sent, they got me. It is what it is. You ain't going to get me, brother. No, I'm good. I'm not the young me no more, bro. I can't do it. That should have me sleep.
You couldn't smoke when you was young either.
Yeah. I couldn't. I can honestly say, because a lot of people be like, yeah, man, I smoke big blunts, 3.5s and my shit.
Show the people that bag you brought.
Fuck that.
And you told me to roll.
Hell no. But, nah, bro, like, at the same time, I've seen people do it, and it's just like, yo, what's the point? Like, if you that stressed, you need a therapist. You need to talk to somebody.
I do need it. I need a therapist. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do.
Like, just, he'd be like, yo, I'm having a fucked up day. So your therapist will write that down. But instead, people be like, yeah, I put a quarter in this banana leaf. I'm just like, bro, why?
Now,
I hit this shit 2-3 times. I'm good for a couple 8 hours.
8 hours.
And I'm watching every show.
I'm
watching every show. I'm eating everything good. Like the other night.
I don't care how much weed you're putting in the blunt, right? Or a leaf, whatever you're using. You're not smoking enough in 2 or 3 puffs to be good for 8 hours, bro. Like I don't care what you saying. I don't know what you smoking.
You got to think. Okay, so my alcohol to weed levels is like different. Like I can drink, and people be like, "Man, bro, you ain't drunk yet?" Like, damn. But when I smoke, it's like 1 or 2, and I'm done. Yeah. I'm done. I don't need to. I don't know. It's like almost like crack in some sense. You're chasing. You're chasing. Look. When you first do one of those outdoor drugs, you hit that one big high. No. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying out the door.
Let's get something straight right now.
No, let me finish.
Nope. Crack is an indoor drug. You whip it on the stove, sir.
I'm saying outdoor, drug. Like out the norm. Like why are you doing that shit? But you hit that one good high, and what they say, you chase it. Like, I see motherfuckers smoke blunts that I smoked blunts with in 8th grade. We went from hitting it a couple times to these motherfuckers smoking, like, big-ass gorilla fingers. And I'm just like, for what?
So,
what is wrong
I do
want
to say, it's not always that you need therapy for why you smoke weed. Some people have anxiety. Some people have fucking, what is it that you have in your bones? Scoliosis, not scoliosis. Well, that too, but
I don't think that fixed that. You can't fix, but weed can't fix
It
bones. I'm
eases the
sorry.
pain. Like,
I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Weed can help with cancer.
Okay.
There's serious
Yeah.
research studies with bone
It
cancer,
definitely
lung
can.
cancer, things of that nature. So it's not just for therapy. It is very therapeutic.
No, I'm saying it, bro. Now we've been on one of our trips when we went to Atlanta and we seen motherfuckers smoke big ass shits like that.
How old was when that trip in Atlanta happened, bro? Come on now. That's a different
That was
age.
2000 what? 2015, 2016? No, it had
19,
to be
like 19.
Yeah, 19. Okay,
So
yeah.
what was that? That was 4 years ago now.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
23 ish, I think. Like, bro, come on now, stop it.
That shit.
When I was
Bro, it be
23,
like that.
I was buying QPs at the time, just rolling through them because I could. Like, stop it. No, that was stupid.
At
shit.
that point-
that was a dumb decision.
At that, okay, so
Save your weed.
when you do shit like that, like what is the difference? What is the difference? Or does it take longer? Is it like an engine where you can't start? You got to keep hitting the gas and twisting that shit. Like,
No, for me, the reason I do it on road trips because I get bored and I get sleepy. So when I'm smoking, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm just rolling.
I'll give you facts on that one. I'll
I'm
give you facts on that one, bro.
I ain't gotta stop because I don't stop when we travel.
I think I stopped smoking for like 8 months
Like,
after
yeah.
that one road
And
trip. I was
I
like,
can
yo, I'm
keep
done.
going.
I'm good.
Now with this, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do tobacco. But I'm a chain smoker for a weed smoker. I'll roll like 20 motherfuckers before I go on a road trip and just roll.
And you know the bad thing about it? I think you did get mad. You was like, yo, you gonna have to drive. I'm like, nah, I can't do it. You was like, well, just drive through this part. And as we're driving, and this is fun facts, this is one of our road adventures. We should talk about this one day. And this man, bro, he was like, yeah, just drive. So we get out the car, we go into the store. I get a pack of gum, so I'm just like, all right, I need to be ready. So we're in this random ass store. I'm surprised it's open because it's got to be like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Next thing I know, he's like, all right, yeah, get in. We're in Emporia? Is it Emporia?
Yeah.
Bruh. And I'm just like,
Listen.
he was like, and I'm driving, and he's like, yo, bro, I'm just letting you know, you ain't drove through here last time. There's going to be a cop under every billboard. I'm just
I
like,
swear to God.
it's like, nah. So I'm hitting 55, I'm rolling, you know what I'm saying? Shit's like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm getting nervous. And the more I get nervous, the more I start tripping. I'm just like, oh my God, I'm high as fuck. They gonna get me. Like, it's a wrap. And this man like that passed out. I'm just like, fuck.
Because guess
Fuck,
what?
help me, please. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was praying to every God there was. Buddha, Allah, Jesus, Yahweh. I was giving it all
'Cause listen,
praise. I'm scared as hell.
Because what did he tell you I did? I gave him the disclaimer, right? I knew I was tired.
Bro,
Hey, listen,
the
listen,
worst
but
road
listen,
in my
listen,
life.
But listen,
Bro,
Hey,
by the
listen,
time I
hold
got
on.
to the driveway, my hands
Come
was
on now.
shaking. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this shit is done. I'm done.
listen. Hey, how long? Hey, E. Hold on.
She was bad,
Hey,
bro. She was bad.
Listen, because I travel, I go out of state, I do it I all the time. So, yeah. So, how long was the trip to Atlanta? Like 10 hours, something like that?
Yeah, it took 10 hours.
So I drove most of the way back, right? Like 7, 8 hours I
Yeah.
drove back. I just needed him to drive the last 2 because I couldn't. I was tired, whatever. But listen. I gave him the disclaimer because
Bro,
I knew. I gave him
And
the
then-
disclaimer. Hey, don't speed,
Look,
Eric.
and
Don't
look,
speed,
and
Eric.
look.
Because
I remember this shit like it was
I
yesterday.
got drugs in the car. Like it smelled like weed. The smell not getting out. We've been smoking for 3 days straight in this bitch. Oh my God,
Bro,
I was like, dude, so don't speed.
bro, and the bad thing about it,
But listen.
I'm tripping in the car so bad because the car is fairly new, bro. I think it was like a 2020 something like that.
It was a 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we looking
No, whatever. Yeah, 2022.
No, it was 2020.
2020. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So the Dash has one of them new ones where you can like
Nah,
because he
so-
worked at the dealership,
Yeah,
so
I
he
buy a
can
new
get the shit.
car almost every year.
Yeah, shit is wild. So I'm looking on the dashboard. The dashboard looks so weird. It looks so digital and shit like that. That the GPS they was like, cop ahead, 3, 2, 1.
I set him up for
she would
success.
fuck you up. I think it was
Set
called
him
Waypoint
up.
or something like
It's
that.
called- Shout out to Waze. I use Waze everywhere I
I'll
go.
never use that app again. Scary as shit.
No, because guess what? It tell you where the cops at. It tell you where everybody at. So no, I did not. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you.
And he said, you got to drive.
So,
Yeah.
let me tell you.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Listen, loud. Listen. So I gave him 3 steps to success, right? My car at the time, it had the joint where it keeps you in the lane, keeps the gap adjust, the cruise control joint. Yeah, right? It got that. Hey, it'll keep it in the lane,
Bro.
yeah, right? So you don't even really got to steer the bitch for real. You don't. And then just make sure it's on cruise control and it's on the speed limit. You ain't got to drive below it. Don't drive above it. Just drive on the speed limit.
I would never forget that.
You ain't got to do shit. And
I'm
guess
taking
what else
that
I
shit to
did?
the grave.
Hold on. And guess what else I did? I set him up with the Waze app so he knows where the cops are after I already told him where they would be at. So, yes, I think I deserve my fucking nap after 7 or 8 hours, bro. Get out my face.
Man.
Like,
Bro,
damn.
That, yeah. Bro, no one will ever understand. Like,
So I'm the bad guy. Hey, put in the comments, please. Am I the bad guy for making
yeah,
this?
you're definitely the bad guy. You're definitely the bad guy.
Hey, what was we doing in Atlanta though? Why did I even drive to Atlanta?
No.
Tell them that. Tell them that. Tell them why did I drive
give
to
him
Atlanta?
props. I give him props. I was heavy with the music. You know, I got in. Shout out to Limelight. I was dealing with the management company.
Shout out
Stephanie.
to .com and Stephanie.
You know what I'm saying?
Love,
Stephanie put me on with a QC producer, engineer. QC. He was an engineer, producer, and all that stuff. You know, he's done songs for Lil Baby, Migos, and all that. Name's .com. And I was making like my very first song. And yeah, bro.
He was Ring? No, Pickup.
It was Pickup. It was Pickup. And he came down. Everybody was bullshitting me. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go. I was telling everybody the news, like, yo, I got the crazy opportunity. And everybody it's crazy. It's the second time that's actually happened. Everybody's like, yeah, bro, I'm down. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm like, yeah, bro, they got this down there. We can drive down there. Everybody can get on. And he was the only one to be like, let's go. Let's roll. I was about to get a rental and everything. He was like, nah, we drive my car. We good. Yeah.
So do I deserve my nap through Emporia?
Okay. No, I'm saying, okay, all right. Okay. All right. On top of that. Okay. Let me tell you this. To make everything equal. So you got the good side and you got the bad side. You know what I'm saying? No, it's my first. That was my first time.
Listen,
my first time.
I told him we was going through Emporia the first time to Atlanta, and we was coming back through. Like, come on now.
And this is where it's gonna tie in.
Because he asked me, why you driving? He asked me why you driving so slow. This Emporia, motherfucker.
Yo,
like I don't speed through this bitch. I do 5 below in Emporia. Don't fuck around with these niggas.
I'ma tell you,
speed trap. Fuck them niggas.
Okay, I'ma tell you. Everybody's probably looking at me like.
Yeah, Stanford. Yep. 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 Hell yeah. They make up the highest averages of tickets in the nation.
I'm trying to tell you, they have to. I got caught on that going up.
True.
I got hit because I didn't know it.
Hey, he know now.
So
he know now.
All the way out there for that court.
Hey, it's cause you doing at least 70 through there, so it's gonna be up there. It's like, ooh.
I'm not gonna let y'all get away with this. So
they be sitting at the gas station just in the open. You can't even do nothing because you just running.
Loud. The connection to the whole thing, bro. You know, everybody know I ain't a smoker. You know what I'm saying? Like that. This man is constantly like every 15 minutes So I'm just like, oh my God. That's why that ties in the whole story of why you smoke that much. Because, bro, I'm just like, oh damn, like why won't this shit stop? Like I'm trying to eat snacks, chew gum, this shit won't leave. I'm just listen, like, fuck.
Hey, one thing though, shout out to my dog E, cause he played real wingman though, cause we made a quick pit stop to visit shorty.
We did.
We visited the shorty and at the Hibachi.
Right?
Yeah, we was in North Carolina. We ain't gonna mention no names, cause you know people be married and got situations going on, whatever. Congratulations on everything.
Just exposed her.
Nah, nobody.
They didn't get her name, but
I
think it's good. I know who it is.
Yeah,
that's
only,
I'm just like,
only a few people know. Only a few people know who it is. But you know,
that's petty.
If you in the inner circle, then you know that's just is what it is. But he went to the whip because we went to the Hibachi because I was taking her out to eat or whatever, doing my little thing. And she was like, "Oh, is he just gonna sit here the whole time?" I was like, "Hey, eat, go to the car, bro." Like, and so he dipped on out, and I was like, "Bro, that's some real nigga shit."
I
That was some
walked
real
that
nigga shit.
whole cul-de-sac.
Hey,
I went to every store.
He was gone.
Went to every store and it was all lame.
He was
So
gone.
I don't know what part of North Carolina we in, but it's horrible.
I want to say it was like the outskirts of Raleigh or some shit like that.
Yeah, Raleigh sucks.
It was the outskirts. It was called Conky's. A hibachi spot called Conky's out there.
Yeah.
Food was good though.
But yeah, that shit was wild. But yeah, back to the Andrew Tate situation. So they're in Romania. He's dealing with that one girl. She's married. Husband finds out, gives ultimatum. His brother's there. I guess his two wives, because they transferred to Muslim. Not transferred, but they
Converted.
they converted to being Muslim, whatever like that. And he's like, in the video, he's like, yo, go get me a pizza or whatever like that. She brings him like a pizza from, I guess, their kitchen or whatever, but puts it in like a Romania pizza spot box. And then with less than 3 hours, the SWAT team was busting in this shit.
Damn.
I think they're still locked up. I don't know if they're out yet. Even if he is out, I don't think he's made any like big posts.
Probably not. You gotta keep a low profile after that.
But
for
yeah,
a little
like,
bit.
but like, situations like that, what you said earlier, like, oh, I'm in that situation, I just won't jump into it. But shit is wild.
Yeah, definitely is. So,
but that is all that we have for now, ladies and gentlemen. It was a funny ass show. It was real funny.
we hockey might need a part 2 because I don't think we went over
No,
nothing.
no. We definitely gonna get a part 2. This is definitely a part 2 to it because we had some going. Wes, you might have to just come on, man. It'd be a 3 thing because you got some points. I'm not gonna give you the basketball. I like you like
So
talking
you
about
don't,
sports
so you
and
don't
music.
concede? Wait, so you don't concede on Hove then?
No, Hove is no.
You just said you can't give him the basketball.
No,
thing,
I'll
but-
take the music thing away too because I don't know yet.
So
I gotta
you can't
see
give
his,
him nothing.
Nah, I gotta see his playlist.
You can't
He's
give
funny.
him nothing.
I give him funny. He's funny.
You couldn't give him the first show. You couldn't give him the whole show. You couldn't give him Michael Jordan. You can't give him. Damn. That's 3 strikes and you out, guys.
Nah. Hey, matter of fact, I think this will help. This will solidify the position. Who's your favorite NFL team? Patriots. All right, I'll let it live. If he was gonna say Cowboys, I was like, yeah, this is never gonna work. I can't stand Cowboy fans, bro.
Who's your favorite current artist? Lil Baby. Okay. Sure. What's your favorite artist? Eric?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, after the Baby King. We're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna give him a part 2. Check us out next Wednesday at 8:30. You know what I'm saying? We working on that. But you know what I'm saying? Come join us in the NoLimit Podcast where things get to no limit. Till next time, it's your boy Just Said.
Peace. Thank you for having me, E.
Boy, you late. You just
Oh, damn. I'm high. I had to put that motherfucker out. I'm high. Damn. I have
we
no
still
Instagram.
going?
I ain't got no social media right now. I deactivated all my shit.
Don't worry.
But I'll make sure E get my
Yeah,
information.
don't worry,
So
don't
we
worry.
can give it to y'all. I promise
don't
you that.
worry.
Come to RK Chevrolet. I'm the finance manager there, so I can give you the best deals. Come on, we gonna
I
go.
want my 15%. I put y'all on tonight. You know what I'm saying?
15%. This
15%.
nigga wildin', bro.
15% finder's fee.
I appreciate you. That's it. That's what you got. Like,
Finder's fee.